MamaKia preach, shining wisdom's light, teaching soul tribe how to see through the night. Ancient scriptures and bloodlines she knows, spreading truth wherever she goes. Soul tribe rising, hear her call, raising vibrations for one and all. Dr. Kia shows the way to a brighter, freer day. Through her channel, knowledge flows, breaking chains that hold us close, teaching paths to abundance and wealth, guiding others to free themselves. Soul tribe rising, hear her call, raising vibrations for one and all. Dr. Kia shows the way to a brighter, freer day. From currencies to investments divine, she's helping her tribe to realign with wisdom, ancient and new, showing what we all can do. Soul tribe rising, hear her call, raising vibrations for one and all. Dr. Kia shows the way to a brighter, freer day. Soul tribe rising, hear her call, raising vibrations for one and all. Dr. Kia lights the way to a new and brighter day.
Greetings, Soul Tribe. Welcome. Let me put this music on. So good to see everybody. I'm just making my tea. Thank you so much for joining the Dr. Kia Pruitt Show. I'm so excited to see you all today. Let me put some music on. Come on in. We almost have 200 people in the room. I'm excited about that. Hello, Sister Cheryl. Grand Rising. Grand Rising to all my Soul Tribe members. Hi, Robert. Robert always says, Kia, Kia, Kia. I see Louisiana is there. I see William Green says, this silly BITCH always lacks money or wants money. Well, if I'm a silly bitch, you can just go and leave the show. Usually what you see in others is a reflection of who you are, William. I hope you're not talking about yourself. Grand Rising, Sister Cheryl again. Hello, family. Oh, yeah. What do you all think the Black Swan event was? Oh, there's my tea. 1 second. I tell you, I'm glad I'm a gracious woman. I'm glad I'm a kind person. I'm glad I know that my yacht will weigh my heart on the scales of my yacht. If I ever transition from here And hopefully, when my heart is weighed on the scales, my heart will be found as light as a feather. Or whether you see it or not, if we go to a proverbial heaven, wherever I go, or to the ancestral realm, I desire to hear my ancestors say, "Well done, thy good and faithful servant." When people like that rude person just called you a bitch, you kept your energy intact and you continued to stay on the right track and encourage the people. You continue to do what God called you to do, what your ancestors called you to do. So, and when we have the wealth transfer, and I walk into the center, the wealth management center, they say to be like a redemption center. We'll see that your energy will be measured, and hopefully, when they measure my energy, they'll see that I stayed in love and I kept the vibrations high, and I did the right thing, even when I had disrespectful people in the comments. I might keep them, I might block them, who knows? Thank you, Brother Robert. Brother Robert says that's why we love you so much. Hi, family. Hi, I will maintain. Anybody being disrespectful, you guys ought to be careful, because I have people like I will maintain, Brother Michi Slay. I have Chief Mac. I have Chief Rod Hayes. I have Asir the Duke of Tears. I have a lot of Brother Joseph, Sheikh Joseph Bey, Sheikh Moadib. There are a lot of males that have my back, military males that are watching. You guys should be very, very mindful of your behavior. Most of you are, but thank you, Dr. Josephine, who said don't mind them, don't pay them any energy, because you got to be careful, because you never know who's watching, sweethearts. And you can, yes, paper silver was crashing Friday. You got to be careful. You just never know, and you might even try to go to the redemption centers, and we don't know. Chief Rod Hayes told us yesterday. Was he on my show yesterday? It's all a distraction. Was it yesterday? What was yesterday? No, Sunday night. He said they know who we all are. We're all being watched. So we want to make sure we are doing the right thing. Period. We will reach out and touch his ass for real, for real. Michi Slay said, "Y'all don't know these soldiers. We talking about soldiers from Detroit and all over Michigan, all over the world. What else is it? Illinois. Where is Chief Mac from? He's from the murder capital of the world too. So like, be careful." Excuse me. So I'm going to come on the screen, family. Yes, I just want to know if you saw the Black Swan event. And I know sometimes, things happen unbeknownst to us. We don't know everything that the deep state is doing, or even that the white hats of the military are doing, right? We don't know what they're all doing, but come on in, check in, family. I'm happy to see you. I need some hot tea. My banker had been missing for like a month, and I asked him what happened. He said there's a new flu strain that's going around that's keeping people very ill. He was in the bed coalescing for a whole month. And I had heard from my herbalist and my gentleman who sells the oregano that I take, and the wild oregano with the black seed oil. He had told me that people are reporting that there are new flu strands, new colds that are coming in that are herb resistant. So we have to be mindful to keep our health intact and eat well, which is why our chef of the Soul Tribe, Chef Yosef L, Moadi, no, not Moadi, Meveker L, Chef Meveker L came on to give us a challenge to eat healthy for the next 2 weeks. Eat lots of fruits and vegetables, okay? And also take your supplements if you have them, because the deep state is trying hard to fight against us, family. And I'll put up that challenge for you later. I hope I remember, somebody remind me to put up that eating healthy challenge. But if you are interested in getting the products that I've been telling you all about, the black seed oil, and what else? I had it right here. Oh, it's in a kitchen. The oregano. I mix wild oregano with black seed oil. It's helping all this phlegm and mucus come out of my body, because I hadn't been eating 100% well like I should have been. So now I'm trying to eat better. I am a vegetarian, but I'm transitioning into veganism. And we'll see how that goes. I don't eat any meat or meat products, although I was struggling with cheese for a long time, but now I'm eating more healthy. But I also see I'm taking this black seed oil with oregano, and I got it from Holistic, a shop called Holistic. You can get it from simplyholistic.shop. And a lot of you have already said you've gotten your black seed oil, you've gotten your oregano, and some people said they actually saw worms or parasites in their stool in the toilet once they took it. This is how strong this wild oregano is mixed with black seed oil. This is where I get it from. It's a parasite cleanse. It detoxes your body. It kills the parasites and the eggs, because sometimes people take things to get rid of the parasites, but they lay eggs still in your body, and you don't want them to lay dormant in your body. So we take you could take the shilajit gummies, black seed oil, and raw honey, manuka honey. We have black seed oil and raw honey mixed with cacao and all sorts of things. But this is my favorite. Well, now I haven't tried the peppermint with wild oregano, but this is mine right here: oregano oil and black seed oil. If you're interested in any of these products, family, I can tell you the honey is raw, is delicious. I'm not sure how far we can ship the honey, but I do know that the oil, black seed oil and oregano oil, are supposed to be amazing for your hair, skin, and nails, and also as a way to cleanse your body. So, this is where we get it from, Holistic, simplyholistic.shop. I'll put it in the chat for you. And we'll get ready to go on with the show, family. I'm so grateful for all of you sending me love in the chat and encouraging everybody to be respectful. Usually I just block people. I'm not even in the mood to do all that for some reason. I will, though, if it continues. Glory, hallelujah. Chief Mac, somebody just called me a bitch in the chat, and they were being disrespectful, and I told them that they should be careful and mindful because they never know who's watching. And I told them, we have soldiers, we have you. I have you. I have a lot of men and soldiers and military gentlemen who will not allow for people who are helping to raise the vibrations of the soul tribe to be disrespected. It was somebody by the name of Willie Green. Hopefully he took himself. Oops, I didn't mean to hide. I accidentally hit some. So hopefully he will remove himself from the chat. Man, I'm telling you guys, doing this type of work where you're on live nearly every day for it's been about a decade can be challenging, but we continue on because our charge is and our mission is greater than, than the disrespect. It's so great. We have to make sure. Chief Max said they will be tracked down. Absolutely. People don't know that they're being watched, right? They have to watch. Not only are the human family watching the soul family, but we have ancestors that are watching our behavior. We have the creator. So we got to be mindful of our thoughts and our words. Absolutely. So when you're doing, thank you. Inner World said, thank you. I commend you, Kia. Thank you. When you're doing the work, it can be challenging, but we got to keep forging on. We're not going to stay on that long because I have to get into, have you seen the collapse? Just give me 1 minute. I need to get my tea because like I said, people are reporting that there's a flu strain going around and a virus that's herbal resistant, and it's only something that the supplements can handle, and of course your creator and any work you know how to do to heal yourself and the food. But I wanted to report on Chief Mac. I'll send you, thank you, I'll send you a link so you can come on and encourage the soul tribe at the end, towards the end of my podcast. Jamie says, Dr. Kia, you are a strong woman to be able to stay focused on your mission when distractions occur. Thank you so much. It has been a challenge. But I love you all. You all have been good to me. I love you all. And I'm going to keep on doing what I have to do because you all have been good to me. You've been gracious. You give me relevance being here. You give me strength and encouragement. And it's an exchange of energy. You're here to hear me, and you also share comments and love and encouragement in the chat. Some of you send me financial blessings, and I give you all the information and knowledge and wisdom that I have. So, hello, positive thoughts always. Yes. Sister Lisa says, I use oregano all the time in my food. I don't have any health issues. I'm a senior and I only weigh 138. Go on, sis. 138. That's awesome. Oh, I love you all. Okay, we've got 361 people in the chat. It is time to go on with the show. So let me see if I got this right. I need to put these notes in the chat. I'm kind of shooting from the hip. I was listening to reports and reading reports that were coming up all through the weekend leading up to today, but I didn't have much time to consolidate all the information. And we had a wonderful podcast with Chief Rod Hayes on Sunday, and I was listening to that and just gleaning information from him. So I've been very busy, and I'm homeschooling my grandchildren, and I have adult children that I'm helping, and I'm a teacher. I'm like you all. I have a lot to do, but we're here. So I want you to please go and look at Chief Rod Hayes' video that I did with him on Sunday night whenever you get a chance. It's called, I had the thumbnail says Tribal Powwow. And basically I said it's going down. We were talking about the system going down and how everything is rising. The new system is rising up. Excuse me, this nose ring wants to give me problems today. I might have to take it out. But so far I got 16,000 views, but I've been putting up clips, like 1 minute clips that are, some of them are going viral. I put them up on my other social media outlets. And one of the clips that is going viral is the clip where he said, they know who we all are. They know our lineage. They know when we came here, and they were able to track us from our birth chart. And because they know who we are, they are going to send us a letter at some point and tell us who our ancestry is or what lineage we come from, because some of us don't know, especially those of us here that are classified as Black in America, right? We don't know because they changed our classification from indigenous, because we are the indigenous people here, to Negro, to Black, to colored, and then to African American. So some of us just don't know. We've lost that information, but they're going to send us a letter, let us know who we all are, and then give us directions so how we can track down our ancestral inheritance. That video clip is going viral, and it was less than a minute. So please watch that video. Let me go ahead and put it in the chat for you, the link here. So when you get a chance, you can watch Chief Rod Hayes, and you all know that Chief Rod Hayes is a very wise man. Very wise. All right, while I'm getting myself together, trying to drink my tea, I'm going to send Chief Mac a link. So towards the end of the podcast, he can let us know what's going on with the RV. I saw him reporting a few days ago about what's been going on. All right, so what has been going on with the global markets and around the world? You know, just because we don't see things happening with our eyes, it doesn't mean nothing's happening. Chief Rod Hayes had told us that the new monetary system is supposed to, or was supposed to, actually come online on the 2nd. He did his report with me, his interview with me on Sunday, February 1st, which was called National Freedom Day, by the way. And he said it was supposed to be online, a new financial system, officially on February the 2nd. And we can see that it likely did happen. So what's a Black Swan event? It's an unpredictable or unforeseen or unforeseeable event. Unforeseen or unforeseeable event is something that happens like it's typically one with extreme consequences. So something that people are not expecting is extreme, but it has severe consequences. That is what I'm saying happened recently, but it was like what I would call a financial Black Swan event. So what happened? I did report this on my channel, if you go to the community section, what exactly happened. We can talk about what happened immediately, or we can talk about what led up to it. Now, I think I'll talk about what happened this weekend. Let me get to my notes here. Thank you all for joining the live. I thought I had this one up. Just 1 minute. All right. So what happened within over the last 72 to 84 hours within that last, let's say 72 hours, was that gold took a dive 18%. No, gold took a dive, excuse me, 16%, where it just went down after soaring up extremely high to $5,500 per ounce. It took a dive to below 4,900, 16%. Silver took a dive 38%. Stocks took a dive 5%, and Bitcoin 14%. While that happened, we also had a United States bank to collapse. And that bank was called Chicago Metropolitan Capital Banks, and trillions of dollars evaporated, were just gone overnight. This is what financial experts actually call an 8 sigma event. Financial experts or economists. An 8 sigma event is considered an exceptionally rare event. It's an outlier occurrence that lies 8 standard deviations away from the average or the mean. If you take statistics or took statistics, you know what 8 standard deviations are. So it is a major event, an exceptionally rare event, an outlier occurrence that occurred 8 standard deviations away from the mean. In statistical terms, this indicates, according to Wealth Watcher, a deviation so high that it's virtually impossible to happen under these are economic terms, under Gaussian circumstances. This represents a black swan event, or an extreme statistical occurrence in finance. So that's economic and financial terms. In other words, this supposedly is a statistically impossible event that occurred, where all at once you saw all this dumping of gold, all the dumping of silver, the stocks took a dive, Bitcoin took a dive, a bank collapse, and that will lead to other banking collapses. So we saw liquidity completely evaporate, funds getting margin called everywhere, and people just selling paper contracts, selling paper gold and silver. They're not selling because they want to necessarily, but they're dumping quality assets in order to cover bad debts. So when you see them dumping assets and you see gold, silver, Bitcoin, and some of the stocks collapse all at once, you know that this is a black swan event, a financial black swan event that's telling you something is broken with the system. Financially, something is happening. Oh, and what we know is actually happening is a wealth transfer, where all these wealthy people that had money and own banks, they're collapsing, they're folding. This transfer will come over to we the people. So people also that saw gold and silver and and the stocks surge and Bitcoin surge at one point, now when they see the prices go down, they're dumping all of their assets. They're doing what's called panic selling. This is the black swan event for which many people have been looking. So that's what occurred over the last 72 to, I'll say, 96 hours. Now, we do see gold and silver rebounding now, and we'll touch on that. But first, let's talk about what led up to this. What led up to this? What happened? Well, we know we're having a partial government shutdown. And they said that by Tuesday, they may reopen the government, but here we are Tuesday. We're still experiencing a partial government shutdown. They're saying that the government, they're arguing, the Democrats, between the Republicans, whether or not they're going to continue to fund ICE deporting immigrants. But we know that what's really going on is that the government has to collapse. The United States Incorporated is not our lawful government. The Republic is our lawful government. We know that when the Supreme Court of the United States overturned the Chevron doctrine the summer of 2024, that was it for the federal government. They were already They had already reached the debt ceiling. They already were in crisis. They really were already insolvent. And they should not have been on our land anyway. But the Supreme Court of the United States overturned the Chevron doctrine, which had given the United States government unlimited powers. The Supreme Court of the United States in the summer of 2024 went further than just saying that we're going to limit the powers of the government. They said that all 444 government agencies were unconstitutional and treasonous, and that they had infringed upon the rights of the people. The Supreme Court of the United States went further to suggest or to state that all of the judges that have participated in allowing these government agencies to do whatever they wanted, to create whatever statutes, codes, policies they wanted, because they had unlimited powers, and they didn't try to stop them, these judges had committed treason. And any judges that went along with the judges that allowed this to happen committed misprision of treason. So you have 444 government agencies that committed treason. They're unlawful, should never have been here. What are those 444 government agencies? I can leave a link for you in the description section. We've talked about it many times. FBI, CIA, IRS, all those licensing agencies. First of all, we don't need a license to fish. We don't need a license to be in partnership or companionship with anyone, to call it marriage. We don't need licenses. And how can you tell anybody on their own land that they need a license to do anything, to travel or so-called drive? They tried to restrict through the housing authority how much food you can grow, or whether or not you can grow food in your own yard. All of this is treasonous. So all 444 government agencies were committing treason, and all the judges that participated committed treason, and the judges that knew of the judges that participated committed misprision of treason. So that led to the government shutdown. That happened in 2024, but it was the precursor to President Trump coming back in 2025 and giving Elon Musk the task of the Department of Government Efficiency and downsizing the government. And then once that happened and they laid off many government workers, because we don't need them, all of those workers, and the government has to go because it's not lawful. We have a lawful government called the Republic. That then led to President Trump meeting with military generals, what the article said, all over the world. He met with the military generals, and then he sent military and National Guard to all the major cities in America, maybe even abroad, but we know he sent them to America. This happened in 2025 around September the 30th. And once he released all these National Guard on the ground, then at midnight on on September the 30th, the government shut down, and we experienced the longest government shutdown in history. Now, they did reopen during Thanksgiving and Christmas season. In my opinion, they reopened in order to stimulate the economy, get people to spend, right? But what we saw was that what actually was happening during the shutdown was mass arrests. They were arresting judges. You can look that up. They were arresting attorneys. They were arresting CEOs of banks. That's why you have a lot of bank closures. They were arresting a lot of government officials behind the scenes. So now that we've already spent the money for Thanksgiving and Christmas, and by the way, incidentally, I was telling people, don't spend all your money during Thanksgiving and Christmas. And economist Dex Lattimore, who's been on my show, also said, hold on to cash. That should be part of your portfolio, even though the United States dollar is declining in value, because he said it. When you see the precious metals and land and other resources or assets go down in value, if you're holding cash, you'll be able to buy some. He predicted that it would go down in value. My coin dealer also predicted that the precious metals would go down. And he said silver would go down in the 70s. And I was like, are you sure? Because silver was all like $119 per ounce. And I told you all, he said it was coming. If you held on to some cash, if you have it, you were able to buy the dip. So here we are now experiencing in January and February a partial government shutdown. So again, we have a partial government shutdown that occurred on January the 31st. But right before that partial government shutdown, we had ice storms to sweep across the nation. We're experiencing severe cold weather. And it's interesting that they use the word ice storms. We have anti ice protests all over the land. And another thing that Chief Rod Hayes told us is ICE is another word for ISIS. That ISIS, okay, and then Rise the Matriarch is back here and how they speak in codes. So, what led to the government shutdown that occurred at midnight, January 31st, was the government shutdown we had in September on the 30th, which at midnight, which spilled over to October 1st. And that was due to the Supreme Court of the United States overturning the Chevron doctrine. Also, what led to the government shutdown, in case you missed it, was First Lady Melania released a movie on January the 30th. And I did a review of her movie. Her movie, you guys can watch it, actually gave her account through her eyes what it was like to experience the inauguration of her husband and how she had served as an advisor or an advisor in an advisory role to her husband. So it was just doing they just did a documentary on her experiences as the first lady during those first few days of his inauguration, all the way leading into the actual inauguration speech and dance itself. So I already covered a review on that. So that occurred on January the 30th. Now, why is that interesting? Why am I bringing up Melania's movie? Because nothing happens by circumstance or by happenstance. First Lady Melania's movie came out January 30th, and then we had a partial government shutdown on the 31st. But when you look at the gematria of the word Melania, the numerical value is actually 55. 55, I didn't see you in the back, Chief Mac. I see you now. I'll bring you up shortly. What does 55 represent? Well, let's look at 55 Q drop, a Q drop 55. Here you go. It says exactly this. My fellow Americans, the storm is upon us. That is what Q drop 55 is. Again, her name, the numerical value, the simple gematria of her name is 55. And we know by being in this era for some time that you can correlate the gematria to Q drops and other intel. She was telling us that the storm is upon us. So not only an ice storm, but a financial storm and mass arrests. People are saying, good to see you, Chief Mac. I'm going to bring you on shortly. This is interesting because while all of this is going on, we saw a bank collapse. What was the name of that bank? Chicago Bank and Trust collapsed on Friday. And according to articles, that will lead to even more bank collapses. As you see here, Chicago Bank was the first to fail in 2026. I'll leave that in the chat and the description section for you. So we saw a bank to collapse just last week. All of this happening around the same time is why we say this was the Black Swan event, or the financial Black Swan event, for which many people have been looking. And this collapse will lead to the new system, the new financial system that Chief Rod Hayes told us we are going to experience very soon. So that was the first collapse of 2026. It actually happened Friday, January the 30th, the same day that First Lady Melania Trump's movie came out. And then, of course, that next day was the government shutdown. But you're going to see even more banks collapse. In fact, 24 bank branches are actually closing in Florida. I'll show you the article briefly, and I'll just tell you what those banks are, because I don't want to keep Chief Mac waiting too long. So I'm not going to. Can you see that? 24 branches are closing in Florida. Bank of America, Wells Fargo, PNC, and more. And I'll tell you what the more banks are. You have 11 banks in uh, 11, excuse me, Bank of America banks. Those branches are closing. 8 Wells Fargo branches are closing. 1 PNC branch in Florida is closing. 1 Fifth Third branch. 2 TD Bank branches are closing, and even more. Okay. And when you look at the takeaways from the article, they'll say more than 6,000 commercial bank branches across the country closed in the last 5 years. 6,000. The impact of bank or branch closures is greater in low income and rural communities because a lot of those people, when the branches collapse, may not have access to online banking. And if a branch closed close to them, then they have to drive even further. So it's going to impact rural communities and low income communities. And then another key takeaway is that some consumers might need to rely on digital banking. Well, we already knew that most people are already relying on digital banking. So 3 takeaways: more than 6,000 commercial bank branches across the country have closed within the last 5 years. The impact of this will really significantly affect rural communities and low income communities. And now we're going to have to rely more heavily on digital banking. But the good news is that what's happening is with all these banks closing, you're going to see wealth management centers. The ones that remain are Basel III compliant. They're recognizing gold as a tier 1 asset, meaning they recognize gold as money and they have gold in their coffers. They also have tier 2 assets, which are foreign reserve notes. We know that banks had stated in 2024 that they were ready for foreign currency exchanges. I've done videos on that on my channel. We know that banks now have to be transparent. And so this actually coincides with what we've been saying, what Chief Mack has said, what Chief Rod Hayes has said, what Sheikh Bey, Jacob Bey has said, what Asir the Duke of Tears has said. What all of us are in the know are saying is that banks are closing because the old banking system, based on laws of the water and maritime and admiralty law, that whole system is over. Now the banks that remain, again, they will work to help and serve the people. And those will be wealth management centers. Why wealth management centers? Because we're all going to be wealthy. You're all going to have access to your trust. Now, this unfortunately is going to lead to even more banking collapse than what's happening in Florida. There were more than 571 bank failures between the years of 2001 and 2026. So that's a whole lot of banks to collapse. 500, that's almost 600 banks. But thousands of bank branches have collapsed. 6,000 commercial bank branches have collapsed across the country. Isn't that interesting that they like that number 6? More than 6,000 branches collapsed. President Trump just removed the United States from 66. You see that number 6? International organizations. And he said the reason why he's doing that is to establish our sovereignty. He also created the Board of Peace to establish our sovereignty, and more than 22 countries have already joined. So while you have a banking crisis and a financial collapse, you see that the world, though, is turning to gold, and the world is agreeing to world peace. So let's see. We had the Chicago Bank and Trust to collapse on Friday. We have 24 bank branches in Florida to collapse. According to MSN, 5 more banks will likely close. Lots of bank closures, family, as we do away with the old monetary system. I'll just show you the head of this article if they show it. Yeah, 5 bank closures. 5 banks most likely will close in 2026. And I'll just read off to you what those 5 banks are. Flagstar Bank, Zions Bank Corporation, Regional Financial, Citizens Financial Group, and Western Alliance Bank. So again, we've experienced a financial crash of sorts, but we do see some gains happening now since we saw gold and silver, Bitcoin, all of that collapse at the same time or take dives. And we saw bank closures, all of that on the same day, mind you. But we do see some corrections. but still gold is below 5,000. Here's somebody called Will Max on Twitter. I like what he said. Gold I'm gonna show you how gold is trying to creep back up. Gold is now 4,958. Silver is now about around $87. What it had plunged to about $78. He says that's a 6.5% and 14% pump, that we saw in one day. It's the biggest daily gain since 2008. In his words, this is a warning that that we must understand. If you hold stocks, cryptocurrencies, or anything else, then know what happened in 2008 to every market except metals. It dumped to all-time lows. When gold pumps with silver and copper, it screams one big thing: the system is broken. So even though gold and silver took a dive, it's going to surge right back up. And that will let you know that the financial system has completely collapsed. We saw this happen in 2000, 2007, and right before 2019. And people will tell you everything's fine. The system is fine. That's what the mainstream media would tell you, but it's not fine. It's collapsing. Right now, the gold to silver ratio is 56, but it's 55 plus 6 is 11. But it's going to shrink even lower. The gold and silver ratio should really be 3-to-1. And at some point, it might even be 1-to-1, meaning that right now, the gold to silver ratio of 56 means it takes 56 ounces of silver to buy 1 ounce of gold. But just last year, it was 100. It took 100 ounces of silver to buy 1 ounce of gold. Things are changing. I'll leave this in the description section so you can see what's happening. There are some gains here with gold and silver now after that big dump that occurred on Friday. And people are saying they don't see anything happening, but it's happening. You just have to pay attention. The storm really is upon us. We experienced a financial collapse, a Black Swan event. And then something happened in China. Let me see if I have that written down about what happened. On Friday, the same day that everything took a dive, Bitcoin, silver, gold, and the bank collapse, on Friday, a Chinese company, a major gold trading platform, went bust. It collapsed. It sparked a $1 billion scandal. According to reports, this led to a liquidity crisis as investors rushed to cash in on surging gold prices, and this left the customers billions of yuan out of pocket. I'll leave that article for you. So you had a major gold trading platform to collapse in China at the same time as this economic situation happening right here in America. Now I'm going to show you one more thing, and then we're going to bring on Chief Matt. I'm going to show you what the gold and silver prices look like right now. Let's see. It should be going up a little bit. Yep. Not much. It's going back. Silver even went back down from what I just showed you. They were saying they reported silver at $87 earlier. Now it's 84. But look, remember just last week, gold was $5,500 an ounce. Now it's $4,924 an ounce. But you see, it did just increase by $290. It was even less than that the other day. It was like $4,700 an ounce, and people were panicking, like, "What do we do?" And I brought economist Dex Lattimore on the show, and he said, "Hold, hodl, hold on for dear life, and while you're holding, buy the dip." Gold was over $5,500 an ounce. Then it went down. See, I told you it took a dip to 4,700, but now it's climbing back up. Gold was doing okay, but now you have silver. Silver had gone all the way up to about $119 per ounce, and maybe even more. It was about $119 the last time I saw it. But then it went down to $79 per ounce. You do see a 9% increase right now. So things are going back up. But what I'm trying to show you is that the Black Swan event, the financial Black Swan event, I'm about to bring you up, Chief, that we've been looking for has already occurred. And having said that, let me see. I want to bring on Chief Matt. Are you there, Chief? Yeah, there he is. Chief Max
Hear
in
me?
the house to expound on what we're talking about. Hi, Chief. Welcome, Chief.
Hold on one second.
Okay. While he's saying, hold on, family, I want to thank you all for
Hold on one
sending.
second.
Okay, sending gifts. Some of you are sending gifts. Oh, you sent a gift the other day when Chief Rod Hayes was on, but I didn't want to stop what he was saying. 1 minute, Chief, to to interrupt him. But I want to say thank you to Brother Dante for sending a Cash App gift. Thank you to Brother Michael George. Thank
Hold on
you.
1 second.
Okay. Thank you, Sister Shakita. Thank you, Sister Yolanda. She says, thank you. You're welcome. Oh, Sister Shakita said on SSI. Thank you for sending me a blessing. Who else? Demetrius sent a blessing, a Cash App gift. He says, love. Eunice sent a gift, and she says, blessings to you. Thank you. Sister Rena says, this is a love offering. Thank you for the Cash App gift. Who else? And Brother J. Cole. And also, I want to say thank you to Chief Mac for sending a Cash App gift. And that's it,
So
family.
I
Thank you so much.
wanted to say something.
Go ahead, Chief.
Well, I wanted to say something that the reason that the banks are collapsing, guys. For 1 second. I was out and about. Can you hear me?
I can hear you well, Chief.
Okay, good. The reason the banks are collapsing is because the banks can no longer fractionalize our deposits anymore. That's why. The banks can no longer fractionalize what we put into the banks right now. So they're shutting them down. That was the biggest way they were able to make money, meaning that they can, if you put $10,000 in the bank, they could turn that $10,000 into 100,000 of the real gold backed money. And so the United States dollar is gone because the banks are falling and collapsing because they can no longer fractionalize our deposits anymore because the banking system has switched in terms of the client financial account are accounts that the Treasury has. And we're switching over to that. And that's real money that's backed by gold. So the United States corporation don't have any jurisdiction or control over that account. So that you see the banks collapsing right now because they can't fractionalize. And what's happening is the roles have switched. But we are the banks right now. So the banks can no longer be called banks anymore. Because we are the banks right now. When you have Bitcoin, foreign currencies, and you have this amount of wealth, you become a bank. So the banks can't call themselves banks anymore. So the banks are starving for us. They need us.
I love that.
And so I'm going to tell you guys something. For anybody that's looking to participate in this wealth transfer, if anybody is on here, listen to you,
Yes,
me,
sir.
a friend, anybody like that, and you're having a hissy fit when you shouldn't be having a hissy fit if you're participating in this wealth transfer. Because what you're going to do, you're going to set yourself up to be sued or even deeper in jail because these calls are being monitored. If you know what I mean, they're being watched. A lot of you are being watched. And so this is why I let people say what they say,
Yes,
because
sir.
you are an idiot to think that you can get over here as a grown person and having a hissy fit, and you can be tracked down to wherever you are based on your IP. They could track you down wherever you are.
I agree.
And you're on here having a hissy fit, and you're saying anything, you're putting out threats, and you're lying on people. These platforms doesn't belong to us. We're born and using their technology. So they have this here so you can set yourself up when you're not emotionally mature. People are on here lying on folks, saying anything out their mouths. And by the way, that was a great live that you and Rod Hayes did yesterday.
Thank you,
Great
Chief.
live.
Thank you so much, Chief. That means a lot to me.
And so this is why a lot of people have come against Rod, said things about him. And we got to look at the people's action. People are going to say that you have to have a lot of emotional maturity and understanding when you're online like this, because you got a lot of envious people out there who are jealous because they hadn't become the victor over being the victim. And they see that you have found the masterpiece in you. So these people are gaslighted to try to gaslight you out of your inheritance. And this is why I've been saying that there's a time coming when folks are going to be in jail and or sued because you should guard your tongue. We often say that loose lips sink ships.
Right.
You got two ears and one power hole, and shut that MF up because it can sink your ass. I'm from the school of hard knocks, Gary, Indiana, murder capital. I've learned these things, and all the tough people I know are either in jail or 6 feet under. You can't go around saying things like that because you can be tracked wherever you are. So people come knocking at your door and snatch you up because you want to be Mr. Tough Guy or Mr. Tough Woman. You can be tracked where, and I keep on telling, with the technology that they have today, you cannot say and do what you want to do. If you're a grown adult, you know you have to guard your mouth. If you got anybody that loves you, or if anybody that's dependent on you, you lose the battle to win the war. So if anybody come over here and you saying stuff and you trying to lie on people like that, just know that when you're laughing right now, you laugh first, you cry later.
That's true.
And trust me, it's going to be a lot. And that's not even talking about the karma and debt or the spiritual ass kicking that you're going to get. What you're doing is tremendous.
Thank you, Chief.
And a lot of people, and you happen to have a lot of good-looking, handsome guys on your show. That's another reason why they ain't.
Yeah, I noticed that guys get really jealous about that. Like,
yeah.
And the reason why we're addressing this is because, family, for those of you just getting on the live, is that somebody came in a live and called me a bitch. And this has been going on for a while. And over the last few days, I've had the Black people cussing me out, calling me names. I've gone through this for years, but it has slowed down, but it's picking back up. And it's
so, Kim, you mean somebody called you the B word?
Yes, sir. Just right before you came on. And I told him, I said, y'all better be careful. Chief Max in the house. And I got a lot of brothers that protect me as well as
somebody screenshot that person who said that, screenshot that. Say that, get that and screenshot it. We gonna see about that, buddy.
Yes. And Brother Michi,
screenshot that.
He saw that too. Yep. He said he got me. Yes.
Screenshot that comment and that person's name.
His name was William, but I didn't get his last name.
Okay.
It should be up in further in the chats. When I first came in, they said this bitch is always asking for money or something like that. And I hadn't even said anything about money and nothing at all. Hi, Mystical Energy says peace. Please like and share the video. Most importantly, subscribe to the channel to get this valuable information out to the family and friends. And she gave me a gift of $50. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Mystical Energy. So yeah, he called me a bitch and said, I'm always asking for money. I had never said anything about money. He might have seen my Cash App sign up, but there are a lot of people have recently come on my show and been very disrespectful and negative. And I don't know why. They'll get the information.
People are going to find out soon that there are consequences. Real soon. The world is not the same anymore.
Yes,
you can't
sir.
go around just calling people like can't do that. And that shows you how that shows you what's going on inside his heart. To call a virtuous woman like you the B word.
His name was Michael Green. Sister Cheryl Watkins, Brother Michi Clay got his name. Was it Michael Green? William Green. So I'll look and see if I can find who he is and screenshot it. And
we see as a community, we cannot let people get away with stuff like this, guys. We can't do it. We can't do it. We got to stop these lies being told on the righteous people. We got to stop it. We got to stop being so eager to hear chaos from other people. You got people out here lying on people, and you got people out here believing these silly lies about people. People come out here and say people trying to create names for themselves by lying on other people, and then you guys giving these people a lending ear. You got to stop this stuff, man.
Yes, sir.
Stop it. Yeah, we listen. We get over the head somewhere. a mass move right now. We got to roll our sleeves up, and we
Yes.
got our humanity projects. We got our foundational 508c18 irrevocable trust. We got the homeless to take care of. We got
Mm-hmm.
the battered women to take care of. We got to reform the prisoners, man. We got work to do out here.
Yes.
And
Yes.
so
I'm so
Black ass
ready.
something that shows you his heart. He's still that little boy hurting. We call the last woman that need to be called a bitch is you, ever,
Yes, sir.
ever. The last one to say that. And if he's so big and bad to say that to you, say that to why don't they try to say it to your face with
Mm-hmm.
with these
Mm-hmm.
with these men around. Say it to your
Right.
face. Let me be around. Let the other brothers be around. See, people like this, you should be handled by the tribesmen. We should, you need to watch your mouth when you're speaking to a virtuous woman. You need to watch yourself, brother. You need to really, really watch yourself. And so you don't set yourself up to be tracked down. Don't do it because we got work to do. And if you think you're gonna put your mouth on a person or threaten a person who have been mandated to,
Thank you, Chief. He must be getting a call. Thank you all for all your love. I appreciate it, family. You're welcome.
yeah,
Sister Mama
I mean,
says, I thank you for the work you do.
okay,
Thank
you hear
you.
me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. But you just have to be careful. But so on the good note that the banks are shutting down, that's a good thing, Dr. Kill.
Okay. Okay.
That is a really, really good thing. Hold on for a second. Hold on for a second.
Okay, Chief. We love you too. Great greetings. Glorious
I can hear you.
rising.
Can you
OCO.
hear me?
Yes, sir. You hear a dog? Yeah, there's a dog outside. Just whine. I think his master must have left him outside or something. Keith, you said you have not heard a response from whom, darling? Dr. Kia or Chief Matt? Keith Wayne, right? Who do you want to speak to, love? Peace, Sister Pamela. We see you, Chief.
The volume just hold on. Let me tell you, the volume just went down. Speaks. Let me see if I hear you now.
And can you hear me now, Chief? Can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you well. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I can hear you. Uh, Norla, Nor says, "Good Grand Rising, Dr. Kia, sending you love and light and and blessings." Thank you. God bless you. Somebody asked for Chief Mac's email. Let me get this off. Yes, Chief. I don't see Chief doesn't play. You're right. I don't see your comment. Somebody said, "Can I get your email, Chief?" Absolutely. It's Unity in Motion 45 at Yahoo. I mean, is it Yahoo? Yes, Unity in Motion 45 at yahoo.com. Let me see if I can find it. I'll put it in the chat.
That's it. Unity in motion 45. And
Okay.
guys, we're getting really, really close. These banks collapsing and shutting down. It is really, really close to happening. And I'm
Mm-hmm.
excited for a lot of us, man. So a
Me
lot of
too, Chief.
us are gonna have security teams. A lot of us are gonna have like an A team. We're gonna have private investigators. We're gonna have attorneys. We're gonna have all these things. This is what the rich and wealthy have. So have all these things. So if you think that you're gonna just go out there and say things about people and threaten people and allow people like that, shut yourself up, guys.
Mm.
Setting yourself up. Mind your business. The
Yes,
goal,
sir.
the number one goal is to get this wealth and start helping out your many immediate family members. Listen, the goal is we are the first to be those generational curse breakers in our family.
Mm. Yes, sir.
That's my goal
Or-
is we are going to be the generational curse breakers of our family. So you guys, how many generational curse breakers do we have? Put a one in the chat.
Mm.
If you know that you're going to be the generational curse breaker in your family, that you're not
Yes.
emotionally tied, put a one in the chat. If you are going to be that, that means we talk about breaking generational curses of lack, the generational curses of incest, the generational curses of abuse, the generational curses of religion.
Yes.
We're breaking it. We're going to usher in the new kingdom and the heaven on earth. It's powerful. That's what's happening. And I'm gonna tell you something. That's why you see a lot of people. We see a lot of betrayal happening because certain people, everybody's not going to make it.
Mm.
Everybody's just not going to make it.
When you say
Go ahead.
everybody's not going to make it, what do you mean, Chief? Like they're not going to be able to enjoy the wealth. They're not going to be able to
Say that
be a
again.
sir. Chief said everybody's not going to make it. I want to make it. It's
Say that again,
done.
Dr. Kid.
Yes, sir. I hear
So,
you.
yeah, yeah. A lot of people are just not going to make it over to this 5D frequency tech and vibration because
What does that mean? They won't make it, Chief.
when,
Everybody
when,
won't
when,
make it.
when a guy just calls you the B word,
Yes,
and
sir.
when there's so much, that's so much good getting ready to happen. And so just think about his mindset. He called you the B word. This B always asks for money. Money is your business. Why is it? Are you giving her any money? What does that have anything to do with you? So
Yeah.
you would move into anger and frustration. That was hate. Really, that's hate right there. For a man to call another woman B that he don't even know, a
Yes,
woman
sir.
that has mothered several righteous children, who was a member that was married and saw her husband all the way through to his last breath, a righteous woman, a woman of the nations, and you
Thank
call
you,
this
Chief.
woman to be, that shows you something about that psyche. See, men like that can't be trusted around, but I bet he beats on women. I bet he don't like his own mouth. And see, men like that should be watched. They need to be handled by some righteous men. So you are a menace to society when you just let fly at your mouth. This be always asking money. She's not even, she didn't even ask you per se.
Yes, no.
And she got the right people don't mind sending her a gift because of what she's doing. We don't mind doing it. So you should have just kept that comment to yourself. And this is why I mean that people are just not going to make it. Not going to
And
make it.
when I have people on my show, I make sure, I bless them, and then people in the soul family blesses them. I believe in if a person gives up their time, their energy, their information, their knowledge, why wouldn't we want to compensate them? Why wouldn't we want to bless them? I don't understand that thinking that you're supposed to take everything for free and not bless those that bless you. I just don't understand it, but I was raised.
It has to be an equal transfer of energy. If you
Yes,
got
sir.
people around you that study just want something out of you that they're not willing to give to you, you don't need these people around you. So this is why I make sure I do what I do to make sure I keep you lifted mentally, spiritually, financially. I do these things because
Thank
there's
you,
an
Chief.
equal transfer taking place.
Mm.
So you brought me on your show. I was able to speak to your people, and we are benefit. You should be able to benefit from each other. It's got to. You should be able to equally benefit from each other, whether you're bartering or any kind of way. You should equally. That's when you have a good platonic or relationship with people. It's when you can equally benefit from each other. You don't mind doing it. And so our people been, people are getting around you to try to get something out of you and not give anything, and when they realize they can't get out of you what they expected, now they want to try to throw you under the bus and betray you, trying to do a destiny swap.
Ooh, wee. Thank you,
But
Chief.
they're trying to throw you under the bus. They want to get around you smiling, happy, and learn everything they can from you. Then try to throw you under the bus and say that they taught you.
Thank you.
But then it fails. Now they creeping on your show, trying to get all the intel from you because you the shit. I tell you what,
Thank you,
it's crazy.
Chief.
They come in your comments. Oh, that's bullshit. Oh, that ain't true. But you're my damn. You're a number one fan.
The
You're my
number
top
one
10
fan.
number one fan.
Number
How
one
you gonna
fan.
how you gonna be a hater and be my number one fan? Why they
Chief,
do that, man?
I don't know. I just want to take time to tell Brother Tony Hood, thank you so much for sending me a gift. He just sent the $20 super sticker through the chat. Thank you so much. I love you and I appreciate
Matter,
you.
matter, matter, matter of fact, that's the guy come on that saying that and said the B word. Guys, that's dig deeper. Let's reach it and give her a more. I'm gonna send you a gift and let's send out
Thank you,
more
Chief.
for him
Thank
for
you,
him
Chief.
saying that. Let's go ahead and reach in our pockets and send Dr. Kia a love offering, guys, because she deserves it.
Thank you, Chief.
Just for this clown saying that, let's show this clown that we got her. I want to hear Dr. Kia call out more names right now.
Okay.
Let's show this clown that just because he said that anytime a hater comes on here and say something derogatory, let's dig in our pockets and show him how much we love this sister.
Thank you, Chief.
Let's do it. Let's do that right now. So thank you.
You're welcome. Right.
Thank,
Thank you.
thank
Chief
you,
always
clown.
got my back, family. Thank you
Yeah,
so much.
yeah, yeah.
I'm trying to. Oh, okay. So Sister Selena sent me a gift. Thank you, Sister Selena. She says, I love and so appreciate you. Thank you. Sister Natasha says, remember, you are unstoppable. Wow, they're gonna make me cry, Chief. Thank you. And thank you also, Chief, for
Let's go, guys. That's good. Let's get those cash apps. Let's show get her back. We're not gonna let people
thank
come
you.
over here and say anything they want to say to this righteous woman. Let's give a gift, guys.
Thank you, Chief.
5,
I
10,
appreciate
15,
you.
20, 30, 40, 50, $100. That's to show these people that we got her. Because a lot of you right now wouldn't be where you are, get ready to be multi-millionaires if it wasn't for Dr. King. Come over here and give us a financial forecast and breakdown on what you get. She's done it.
They're coming through with the blessings, Chief. Thank you,
Come
Soul
on, guys.
Family. I
Let's
love you
go, Soul
so,
Family. Come on.
so much. Thank
Let's
you.
show her that we got her back. Encourage her, build her,
Thank you,
lift her,
family.
inspire her, motivate her. Come on, guys. Come on now.
Thank you,
Let's show this
family. Let me see if
clown.
I can. Sister
Come
Sheila
on now.
says, you're our queen no matter what. Thank you, Sister Sheila. She sent the gift. Brother Andrew says, one love, sis. Thank you. Sister Michelle, I love you, Sister Michelle. She's part
Come on
of
now,
one of my
guys. Come on,
private
guys.
groups. She sent me a heart. Sister Norma says, Grand Rising, sending you love. My homegirl, Karen Sullivan White, we grew up together. She sent me a beautiful gift too. She says, I love you, my friend. I love you too. Oh my gosh, you guys are amazing. Thank you so very much. This is, and a
I
lot of
appreciate
people
it.
don't.
Go ahead. We
It's
appreciate you guys.
we do appreciate you. Thank you, Chief, as well. I thank you. It's been a trying week, Chief. I'm a little self-disclosure is that I've had people around me that are very kind to me and very nice, but my sons would tell me, "Mom, be leery because just because people present as nice doesn't mean that they don't want something from you." So I'm doing business with this guy, European guy, and I'm literally from Europe, and he's been always been nice to me. But the moment he saw, so he thought I just was a woman out here. I'm single, I'm not married, but he thought I was alone. So she would start showing up and stuff, and I had to tell him like, you don't come to my home unannounced. It was crazy. So
A man came to your house, your place, unannounced.
yes, sir.
Really?
And so, my sons, they started coming around me, and then this gentleman just started like harassing them and trying to, like, who are you? What are you doing around here? And they were like, we're her sons. And so, but he got threatened, and tried to start harassing him, and even started harassing me. So my sons were like, okay, we gotta step this up because this is not cool. It's wild, Chief. So I've been going through that these last couple of days. My sons got me, I know that, and I know you got me, and I know, everybody, the good energy is good, but it took me off guard. It really did. It really did. I'm gonna talk to you in person and let you know what's going on and who the person is. You don't know the person,
Okay.
but I'm gonna let you know. I'm gonna let you know.
Okay.
So you can give me some advice and tell me what I need to do
So
further.
see, people are going to learn today quick. You cannot go around harassing people. You cannot go around lying on people. You cannot go around saying anything out your mouth about people. You cannot
Yes,
just go around being around people. You have to be invited. So all I need is his name. It's the people go. You don't go to a woman's house. You should know, and I take that as a threat. A man popping up at your doorstep unannounced. It's a threat.
Mm-hmm.
It's a threat. He had no business doing that.
Yes, sir.
Period. You did not invite him. You did not
Mm-mm.
know he was coming at all. Period. And that is that. I'll tell you, if I was your son, I would take that as a threat.
Yes, sir.
You need to have a camera out there
Okay.
showing. Get
Okay.
that right there, and so you can see cars. There's people walking past or driving past. And if he
Yes, sir.
shows up again like that, file a report on that. You need to know. You need to be a report file on that.
Okay.
You need to file a report on that. So come again. If whatever happens, to happen. So see, I'm a protector by nature,
Yes, sir.
so I don't play. So people can say what they want to say, but they won't say it for my face. I don't work off about him because every last piece answers you. I'm gonna fold you up in the nicest way. I don't fuck around. Just see my friends. You need more men like me.
Yes,
You know,
sir.
protectors. People can say what they want to say. You got grown men out here talking about they're gonna kill women, or jumping in women's inboxes, threatening women. People like that need to be handled, and they are going to be handled.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so you know.
Thank you, family. Chief, more people have been blessing me. Thank you, family. I love you so much. Brother John sent me a message and a blessing. He said, thank you. You're welcome, Brother John. Sister Deborah also says, this is a love gift. Thank you, family. Sister Regina says, much love to you, Dr. Kia. I love you back. Thank you. Sister
Oh,
Joyce, thank you. I appreciate you. She says, love you. Sister Ikea, got a name close to mine, says, gratitude to you, Mama Kia. Thank you. Sister Katina sent a Cash App gift. Sister Jamie said, I love you so much. Sister
let's make it
Deborah
rain,
said,
guys.
love for you. Sister Theola, love you so much, girl. I love you too. Medzaba, thank you, says, thank you. You're welcome. Sister Lindsay, or might be brother, I'm sorry. Lindsay says, love you and all you do. You're amazing. Thank you, family. I love you so much. I am so very grateful. And
I'm
thank
happy
you.
about that.
Thank you, T. Thank you, family. Thank you. Somebody said they'll send all type of people to you. Disco, Disco Ode says they will send all, yeah, yeah. Jerry says, we love you. There's nothing you can do about it. I love you back. Thank you, family. I love y'all. But yeah, Chief, I've been on edge lately. I got to talk to you. Because I didn't know what to do about the situation. I have my sons, but I don't want them, you know, they might have to do some work, and I don't, that what could put them in trouble. You know, if somebody's assaulting me or putting me in danger. Thank you, Sister Eunice. I love you. Oh, wow. Thank you so much. He says, all love, sis. Thank you. Oh, thank you for this blessing. Thank you, family. I love you so much. Thank you. Like my nerves were on edge. My son's like, Mom, don't worry. We got it. We got it. But I'm a woman, so I'm going to be nervous. You just showing
Yeah,
up and then you getting disrespectful to my sons.
oh, he's disrespecting your sons?
Well, when my sons were like, yeah, because they were like, he came up one day and my sons were like, we're outside. And he was like, well, who are you? Why are you here? Who are you here to see? And they were like, what? Hold up, back up. I'll tell you about it. I don't want to say too much.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Okay.
it was a little rough, but what's my Cash App, sister? Brother Roberto. Thank you. I didn't mean to call you sister. My Cash App, thank you so much, is $ MamaKia 13, MAMAKIA 13. Thank you. If you were asking about Chief Mac, because I don't know, you didn't say a name. Chief Max is $Allen Judah 47, ALLENJUDAH, and mine is MamaKia 13. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'll have to tell you what happened, Chief, as soon as we get off live if you're not busy. Thank you, family. Thank you, Takia. See, Takia says, thank you, Dr. Kia. You're welcome. Is that Takia, you know Takia. I'm of course female. I have a nephew. No, he's a cousin. Has my same name, Kia, and you have my. So I think it's a unisex name. So thank you so much. I couldn't tell. Let's see what if you're a gentleman or I don't want to say the wrong name. Thank you so much, Takia. God bless you. And Sister Joyce, thank you. Sister Regina, thank you. Sister Deborah, wow. Brother John, thank you. All these people sending me Cash App gifts, Chief. Thank you so much. Thank you, family. I
Yeah.
appreciate you. I love you.
Well,
I love you.
we got each other.
Yes,
So
sir.
you're gonna be you are you are one of the matriarchs, and I said a lot of women that model themselves after you.
Thank you, Chief.
So, yeah, our women have most women have been minds have been warped from this beast system, and it's on its way out. And it's people with low vibration who allow them parasites to take the best of them right there. I mean, you're gonna have to be removed. You're gonna have to be removed. In this time right now, we got a transfer of wealth happening, and you still got hate, envy, malice, and jealousy in your heart. You need to be removed, and we're not playing about it.
Yes, sir.
The time has come for those causing chaos, whatever you're going to get coming to you. I ask the Great Spirit to send it to you.
Thank you.
No mercy, because
Yes, sir.
you shouldn't be causing chaos in people's life. You shouldn't be doing these things. You shouldn't. Not right now, when you can just take 50 to $100 and become a multimillionaire.
Hmm. And how can
And
they
you
do
still
it,
don't
Chief? Tell them what to do with their $50.
man, you can hell, you can get. I'm not going to be saying no numbers because people won't believe you. And just so we
Hmm.
know, so I had this young lady, about two or three, called me. They were saying that when I told them about to get the foreign currency, the first thing these young folks want to do is run the Chat GPT. And you know what Chat GPT is saying to these people?
Mm.
That that that's a scam. Don't get any foreign currency. It's a scam. Chat GPT is telling these people it's a scam, and these people are impressionable will believe Chat GPT, and they want to keep you from participating in this wealth transfer.
Mm.
Chat
Yes,
GPT
sir.
is lying to the people, telling them that foreign currency. How and I said, how is it a foreign? How is foreign currency a scam when you can go to any bank right now and order some
That's right.
right now? You can go to any bank right now and you can order you some foreign currency right now. So are the banks a scam? No. So shut your mouth up and go get some foreign currency. And you're gonna thank me later.
Thank you. Yes, sir.
You work a job with a job meant Stanford just over broke.
Mm.
Stanford just over broke. Good job. You never become wealthy, receive a linear income. You won't. You never. So we have an opportunity to have an overflow to be able to help others while we continue to live a stress-free life. We're giving that to us. We're gonna be a bank. We're gonna be banks. So the guy whoever said that to you, he need to drop his knees right now because if you said that about a virtuous woman, then if you have any children, you're gonna put that curse off on them.
Mm. Mm. Mm.
If you were a smart man, you would repent and ask for forgiveness and operate in the righteous way. That's if you got any righteousness in you. Some people don't have it. Some people think you can go around saying and doing things and think there's no repercussions of it. You're sadly mistaken because you don't get
Yes,
away
sir.
with nothing. The wages of your righteousness and the wages of your evilness will be repay you.
Yes, sir.
It'll repay you. So this is why we're winning. And you got
We
people
are.
mad because we're winning when they tried to sabotage us. We still looking good. We still smiling. We became the victor or we're being the victim. And we turned lemons into lemonade. Okay?
Right. Right.
And it didn't work. What you it didn't work. Now we're gonna give you that same amount of pressure you try to put on us, expect it back.
Mm.
And it's not gonna feel good. You did all you could do, and it did not work, but it increased us. It increased the righteous are increased when lives they seek and accept it. All it's gonna do is take us to another level, higher and higher and higher. And you're gonna have front row seats to see us rise, rise, rise before you are taken out.
Mm. Mm.
The snares that you set for others, the righteous, you have set for yourself to fall
That's
into.
deep. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And mark my words. So laugh all you can, and you done told enough lies, and they still didn't work. So keep on telling more lies and putting us up on social medias and these platforms. Keep on doing that, and we're just collecting more evidence on you.
Mm.
And so you collecting more. So you're being watched. It's every time you put a lie up there, it's collected as evidence that
Wow,
people
Chief.
watching you. Every time
Wow.
you say a lie about a person, whether it's slander, hate speech, if that defamation of character, that's a receipt. And each time you do that, if you get any amount of foreign currency, and you get somebody trade in, all of those lies is going to add up to millions and millions of dollars.
Mm.
So who's going to be smiling then? And even though you take it down, it's always up on the other side, clown.
Yes. Yes,
So who's
sir.
laughing? So every time
Mm.
you put a lie on somebody and hope to try to hurt their pockets, and it don't happen, in the hope to try to tear down their demeanor, who they are, their character, and you lie like that, every time you do that, those are millions of dollars that you're going to be hit with.
Mm.
So that's why I've been telling people to get rid of that envy, jealous, malice, and hate out your heart, because it'll make a fool out you in the long run. I keep
Yes,
on trying to
sir.
warn people. I keep on trying to say that. That's why, I heard Rod Hayes that said something. He was saying that, he don't go back and forth with people. I keep on
Mm.
telling you, why do you go back and forth with people? I go back and forth with family members if I love you like that, but people I don't know. I don't argue with back and forth. I got too much
Mm.
I'm doing. I got over 400 text messages I got to answer. I got over 300 missed calls I got to answer, buddy.
Woo.
I'm known worldwide. Okay, I'm
Yeah,
helping
you
you
are.
know worldwide. So you think I'm gonna come down to your level and try to deal with you? I'll get to you when I get ready to. Right now, I'm making money and I'm helping folks without before the tremendous overflow even happened
Mm.
worldwide. I'm a very intelligent man. I'm wise. I'm not the smartest man, but I tell you, if you connect with me, I can help you. If you got $500, I can turn that 500 to 50 million.
Yes, you can. And if they want to get in contact with you, Chief, I put your
Yeah.
email in the chat as unityinmotion45 at yahoo.com if you want a consultation with Chief or you desire for him to create your private trust that will allow you to put your assets in a trust and therefore allow you to operate outside of the jurisdiction of the government. So that's unityinmotion45 at yahoo.com. Thank you so much, family. And
Thank you,
also
man.
thank you, Roberto. Thank you so much for your gift. He says this is pay. Thank you. Iris Taylor says thank you. And more people are sending gifts. Thank you so much, family.
Thank you
Would you
guys
like?
so much.
Yes, sir.
America's about to happen. America's about to happen on earth, man.
Mm,
America. I'm gonna just be excited about helping other brothers and sisters out who are righteous. I'm a man giving you $100,000 donation
ooh,
from my foundation and empower each other.
yes.
They shut down all the malls, most of the inner city malls, is because you had over 80 to 90% of foreigners were in those malls. And that the foreigners
Oh,
have been shipped out. This is why you see your malls are in the inner city malls. Here in Atlanta, Georgia, the Western Mall, the new historic Western Mall is about to be torn down.
mm.
And but when you look at it, it was like 80 to 90% foreigners in there. They shipped them out of here. Because why?
Oh,
It's because the foreigners were living off our estates, guys.
mm,
Your deceased loved one's estate. The prisoners, the people in prisons estate. They go to prison, they're actually pulling those funds from your estate to enrich the other nation. Come over here and live their most amazing life. You should have a problem.
mm,
But you gonna call this
mm.
sister a B? And the enemy at hand, covert, you're not calling them bees. Man, you're an idiot, man. You gonna call her B? And she probably is putting you on. I bet you on here because you listen to her. But
Yes,
then you
sir.
call her B. And she's your sister. But you got these foreigners over here snatching money out of our communities and enriching themselves. And you don't go and they face and call them bees. So you're a real tough guy. You're a real smart guy. You're real tough. You're real tough, man. Yeah, I get you. Yeah. See, this is the kind of stuff I talk about.
Yes, sir.
But anyway, these people are not that have been shipped up out of here. So if they've been shipped up out of here, guys, they have hotels for sale. They have whole communities that these people were living in that they shipped out of here that for sale. They're not showing you guys these things. I'm putting you on. So we'll be able to come together with our nonprofit organization, our foundational trust, with our humanitarian projects, and put maybe $10, $15 million a piece together and buy up this whole community and be able to put the people who we want to put in these communities. This is how I'm thinking.
What were they doing in the malls? The people that
Well, they had jewelry stores, restaurants, stuff like that. These people they came over here empty-handed. They came over here empty-handed, and then end up owning a gas station, end up owning a dry cleaners, end up having these hotels. Where do these people get money from? Why do they want to come to America and all of a sudden they live their most amazing life? Then they look at us and say, these people are some idiots. They're some fools. Because we are here living off their wealth and their heritage. And they don't see this. And they're studying art with each other and arguing with each other. That's a fool. As long as they don't have the information that know who they are, we can live our most amazing life off their wealth. And this is why I said, this is no hate speech to any other nation of people. But I'm talking to my people. Guys, it's time to shut them out. Stop fighting with each other. It's time to tribe up like we never did. Because we need to get our heaven back. We need to get our land back. We're going to get it back.
Yes, sir. Chief, somebody wants to say something. This is brother. Okay, his name is David Joseph. He says, Chief Mac is a wonderful man and king. He's an inspiration to men everywhere. And both of you together are a blessing from our Creator. Thank you so much for your time and wisdom. Oh, that was very kind of you, David Joseph. Thank you. That was very kind of you.
And I thank you for that beautiful comment, Robert. I'm truly out these streets, man. I'm truly out here being a warrior, a protector. I'm truly out in the thick of things. And it's nothing new. I have always done it. And I have a lot of young men that I have turned on to foreign currency. They got some that have been young men that I have bought foreign currency for. I am building a team, a righteous team, my brothers. That's what I'm doing. And you got people that running their mouth ain't doing even a percent of what I'm doing. They got the biggest mouths out here. They real tough, but they want. I bet you, I'm gonna put $1,000 down. That let's get out here and box. You mad at me? I put $1,000 down, and I got that box, and I'm gonna mop your ass up to shoot my friend with a pair of short socks on, and I'll give you a steak and a milkshake. I'm gonna give you a righteous ass kicking. You'll live. I don't work off my health. All that smack people talking. Let's get out here and I put $1,000 on the ground right there.
Thank you.
I'm gonna win. I'm gonna win, and I'll give you that $1,000. But you need a good ass kicking is what you need. A lot of these guys need a good ass kicking. They talk real tough. They mad because you smiling. You probably home with Dr. Kid. You smiling, looking good, and they get mad because they haven't found the masterpiece in them. Cut it out. You gotta do better, guys.
Thank you,
do better. And we're going to do better. We're gonna build up our own tribal community. We're gonna build up our own police force. So when people get out of hand and say stuff like this, you're gonna be dealt with. Because you need to learn. Because you don't have no help. I'm glad that I had a dad at home that when I got out of order, he put his foot up my ass. My dad was a big man, had these big hands from Mississippi. And when I got out of order, he corrected me. And that's taught me a healthy level of fear. And a lot of these guys, they grew up without a dad. But they can feel like they can just call around a bitch. Because you hurt his feelings because you asked for a donation. You hurt his feelings because he didn't have to give. So he took it personal. Oh, I don't have it. This bitch always has some money. Man, I'll tell you that. But we're gonna do better, guys. We're gonna do better. We're gonna wake up one day real soon. And it's gonna hit. Nobody knows the exact day. We know around about time, but I will tell you one thing. That Banknote World William have been calling me and texting me a lot. And he has been running sales a lot.
Okay.
That tells me that the RV is ready to happen. These private dealers selling foreign currency They don't know the exact day, but I believe that there are other NDA because William
Mm-hmm.
have to run these specials and get the cells as if they told him to get rid of the foreign currency that you have because we're not giving it to you anymore. So you should have run out of foreign currency.
Mm.
So that tell, and then the banks are collapsing. The banks are collapsing, like I said again. Listen, here, the
Sir.
tariffs, the tariffs, the Sara, all that's just fluff because they don't want people to know that each one of us have an estate that was started at birth. They don't want you to know that. So they got to give you, oh, get some, and the foreign currencies is just a way of pulling more out of your estate. Foreign currency is just an excuse.
Mm.
You've been, and see, and this is why if you have a humanitarian project, they're going to pay you more. So where's that more coming from?
Ah.
The excess is coming from your estate.
Mm.
It's coming from your estate. So if you have a humanitarian project, they're going to pay you more, and that extra, that extra 15, 20, $25 million is going to come from your estate. And these are monies that's going to be given to you to find a building, hire people, put people in place for whatever foundation you have, from music, education, reform prisoners, battered women. This is something to be excited about. It's something to actually be excited. I'm so happy that we were chosen to be alive during this time. Something, something so incredible is given to happen that a 3D
Yes.
mindset cannot receive it.
Mm.
They can't receive it. Ain't no one in the world that I can become an instant millionaire just off $200. No, that's a lie.
Mm.
And they refuse to do the groundwork and the research. All they you got to tell them one time that it's not true, and they're gonna stop right there.
Yeah.
I hope, I hope that the people who rejected this knowledge from us don't jump off a building or put
Mm.
a bullet to their head when they
Mm.
see that what people were trying to warn them about, and they had the money.
Mm.
They had an extra $2,000 or $3,000, and $2,000 or $3,000 spent the right way can yield you about $100 million. Isn't that
Yes,
crazy?
sir. It
That
is.
is crazy. So
Mm-hmm.
if you got any money, listen, right now is the time. If you hear my voice for the first time and you don't have any foreign currency, go to banknoteworld.com or the other sites that Dr. Kia had, order you some foreign currency. Take that screen TV, take that ring off your finger if you can. Just turn your finger, take that old necklace off your neck that's totally green. Listen, go out there and carry somebody's groceries, man. If you had that old sugar daddy that want his feet rubbed, cut his cords off. Rub his feet, man. I won't. I'm not gonna judge you. I'm not gonna judge you, man. Get it up. Scratch somebody's dentures, massage them, do something, man. Get out there and tap dance and moonwalk backwards on some water. Do something.
Do
Now
something.
is the now is the time to get that money up. I won't judge you if you did something strange for some change today. You got one time to do something strange for some change, and I won't judge
Oh,
you. Get it
thank
up,
you.
yeah.
You are
Get it up.
hilarious. Thank
Get
you,
it
Chief.
up.
Chief, some more people
Yeah.
sent me a gift. Kay Harris says, you are greatly appreciated. Thank you, Kay Harris. Uh, Deshandalin, thank you. What a beautiful name. Sent me a Cash App gift. And Deshandalin says, this is a gift. Terry Williams says, love you. I love you too. And Helena says, blessings to a beautiful woman. Thank you, family. I appreciate you. Thank you, Chief, for soliciting or just asking the family to support me and love me. And they are showing me a
Yeah.
lot of love. Thank you, Chief.
You're
Thank
welcome.
you.
You're welcome. We
If you
want you to
want
get
to
better. Get better. Take, you already know, get some lemon water, alkalines, get rid of the cough. It'll be gone by
okay.
tomorrow.
Yeah, it just came up out of nowhere today. I just started coughing, so I'll do that. You said lemon water?
Yeah. And the same thing happened to me a few days ago, and it went away like that.
Okay, okay.
I got my vitamin B for good for men, the B1.
Okay.
B1. I got my shot.
What's that?
It's aloe and beet juice is really good.
Okay. Oh, okay. Sounds good.
It's really good for the heart, for the veins, the arteries. It's just really good for men, most of it, but it's good for people. Period. So these are things we got to do. We want to work out. Oh, yeah, it's really good for you.
If you want to contact Chief Mac, you can contact him via email for a consultation or to create your private trust by sending him an email to unityinmotion45@yahoo.com, and he'll get back to you as soon as he can.
Yes. Let's get it, guys. Let's go.
Thank you for reposting this screen, Sister Susan from Twitter. Thank you. Good day to you all. We love you. Alkaline water and baking soda, it will alkaline your body. Thank you, Calvin. Wow. Okay, here's our brother Tony says, I went yesterday to the pawn shop and pawned one of 3 rings I found a while ago and received money to get some more foreign currency. Right on, brother.
I'm so happy because a lot of people, the sound of my voice and your voice and others, are getting some foreign currency, and I'm excited about that.
Yes, sir. Me too, Chief. I can feel it. We are. If the system, you could see that the financial system, the old financial system, is collapsing. I need 3 pieces of cloves. Is that cloves of garlic? Is that what you're saying? I do have some garlic, if that's what you mean. Just eat them straight. Woo-wee. It'll be spicy. I'll do it. If that's what I need to do to get rid of this cough. Yes, banks are ready for foreign currency exchanges. Absolutely. Just waiting for Chief to get ready. Get back. I thought I had that. I did a video called Banks Are Ready for Foreign Currency Exchange on my YouTube channel. You have to look for it. I don't see it right now. Oh, there you are, Chief. Oh, not garlic. You said I need not garlic, but get 3 cloves. Oh, okay. Thank you, Marge.
Again, if anybody have $500 and need to know the correct currency to get, you can get it. That 500, guys, can the numbers that I'm hearing on the $100 trillion Zim notes, the $50 trillion Zim notes, on the agro checks, on the Vietnamese dong, the Iraqi dinar, the ruble, the numbers I'm hearing is crazy.
Somebody asked, where do you get foreign currency? I saw your question, darling. How do you get, that's Charles. How do you get foreign currencies? Chief
Go to
said,
banknoteworld.com. Yeah.
Go ahead. What'd you say, go, Chief? I apologize for interrupting.
Go to banknoteworld.com. It's simple. You'll see all that. You'll see all that there.
Okay, I put it in chat. Family, you could tell Charles if you have any ideas which currencies he should get. Can you put it in the chat, please? Because he's probably not the only one who needs to know which currencies to get.
Even if you don't, if you just got $25, man, $25 can you'd be worth $500,000 for $25.
Yep, take $25 and get you which one? Venezuelan Bolivar, maybe?
Yeah, you got the Vietnamese dong. They come into $500 million. $500,000. You get one of those right there. If you got a half, and that right there can turn to just about $1.5 million, $2 million. This is crazy.
Yeah.
Because the money's coming from the estate. That's why it's coming from the estate. So it's crazy.
It is.
So it's crazy. This is right now the worldwide jubilee that we've been hearing for years.
Yes, sir.
And the thing about it, this should let people know that religion and church is not working, because they should be telling you guys about this, but they're not, because they're the problem to rock you to sleep. Reverend Fled Flam and Pastor Sneak at Sweetwater Baptist Church is not going to tell you this, because they are forbidden to tell you this. They are forbidden. Okay, they're part of these secret organizations, and they're forbidden to tell you about that. And it's right there in the damn book that's been scripted out. The church have told people to roll their sleeves up and take the shot.
That's true.
The church did that. The church ain't telling you about the well trap, but the church showed up, pushed out that the rapture was supposed to happen last year, September 25th.
Mm-hmm.
And to get you to get rid of any amount of money that you had to put on some foreign currency.
Mm-hmm.
You got rid of the houses, you got rid of your cars, you emptied out your bank accounts, and you were waiting on this savior to moon walk on water, come snatch you out the hell that she calls some folks. He didn't come because they didn't want you to know that the savior is inside of you.
Oh, come on, T.
He said the only way you can find me, you got to get rid of the mess that's in you. Because I can't gift you with mess in you. But if you get rid of that hate, envy, malice, and jealousy out your heart and become light as a feather, then we can trust you to give you an overflow because we trust that you're going to do great things with it. So, and if you end up getting any amount of wealth and you hadn't done that shadow work like that, you're going to take yourself out of here.
Absolutely.
Because they're watching. They'll watch. Don't think you're going to have this wealth and think you're going to be that same fool you was, but you didn't have it.
You're right.
A fool, and any amount of wealth you get will surely depart from each other. A fool don't deserve wealth.
That's the word.
A fool and a wealth is dangerous. That's an oxymoron. They don't go together. Don't go together. You got to be wise.
Thank you so much, Devon or Devin, excuse me, for sending me a blessing. I appreciate you for the super sticker. God bless you. A fool and his money, would you say will depart? I think I heard that as a scripture before. Sister Debbie says, Dr. Kia, could you post that for us so we can know exactly what to get and how much? The amount, yes, the amount that you should get, as I've always been told by economists and people in the community, get what you can afford.
There you go.
Yeah, get what you can afford. And precious metals, what you can afford. But you can go to your local coin company. Everybody should have one close by to get precious metals, silver, gold, and other metals. Or you can contact my affiliate. And I thank you all so much who have been contacting my affiliate, Miles Franklin Precious Metals Company. You can contact them at, where's that? I'm trying to find that. At 952-929-7006, 952-929-7006, or send an email to info@milesfranklin.com, MILESFRANKLIN.com. Let them know that you heard about them from the Dr. Kia Pruitt show. Okay? You can tell them, I want to spend this amount, how much should I get? And they will help you. Family, put in the comment section about foreign currencies. The Vietnamese dong, we talked about just briefly here. Somebody mentioned in the chat, the Iraqi dinar, the Venezuelan bolivar, the Zimbabwean zim. Those are a few that people have mentioned in the chat. I love you too, family. Some malls have foreign currency, Luis is saying. Foreign currency exchange centers. You're welcome. Go to Banknote World. That's a favorite. William is a person that had really been helping the Soul Tribe. Banknote World, 100 trillions with an S.com, Great American Coin Company.com, FXExchange.com, SafeDinar.com, or just go to your any online deal. You can type in where to get foreign currencies. Zim notes, actually, yes, and airports have foreign currency exchange. Zim notes also.
I'm just leaving it. Yeah, Zim notes are excellent.
Okay,
I just left the barbershop of a young man that he got some foreign currency because of me.
Oh wow, that's awesome.
Yeah, he got foreign currency. He watching on YouTube. I just left the shop. See, cut my hair. How my hair look? Just cut me up.
Clean. You look great. Clean.
Yes. It's a beautiful day here in Atlanta. The sun is out. Oh, it's a lovely day. It's a day to be grateful, have gratitude, operate in authenticity, have accountability, and no weapon formed against you didn't prosper because it got us where we are today.
Yes, sir.
I'm going to get a purchase order on a Maybach. How about that?
I love that.
Ain't no time to be mad and angry like an angry bird. Get out there and get some foreign currency, man, and stop worrying about other people and worry about yourself, man. How about that?
How about that? Oh, sister, who's that? Bonnie? Bonnie? I don't know. I think it's a sister. Says you look fly.
I heard that once or twice before.
You can get 500,000 Vietnamese dong notes. Somebody Terry is saying from Banknote World, and it's only $39 or $49. Oh, that's awesome for 500,000, $500,000. Yep, that's a great deal, Tony. Any final words for the Soul Tribe, Chief? I'm going to put your email again in the comment section. Final words to the Soul Tribe?
If a person, I'm about to give you the script.
Okay.
If a person has five, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
If a person has, I'm about to give y'all, I'm about to give y'all a winning play. Are y'all ready for it?
We're ready.
I will, so that you have some diversification. So you have some diversification. A person, if you have $500, I would get two $100 trillion Zimbabwe gems.
Okay.
If you have any more Hungarian Pango notes, those on sale, I will get one of those. Okay. The $100 trillion Zim notes are on sale for $149.
Oh, that's great.
So you get $300. You get two of those. I would get that's 300. You have this. You got 200 left. I would get $100 in Vietnamese dong and $100 in the Venezuela Boulevard. And that right there is going to put you close to $50 million or more. Isn't that crazy?
That is. That is.
Now, I got some information on the $100 trillion Zim notes.
Okay.
We heard that it could go anywhere between 15 at the low end million to 33 million. But I got some information that I don't even want to sell here. How much it's going to be worth? It's scary. It's scary. It's scary to even say.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, right, don't let anybody gaslight you. Stay away from low vibrational people. Don't try to any new tricks out there right now. The transfer of wealth is on its way. The world in which we live in is not the same anymore. It's not the same world. And if you acting like that, meaning thinking like that, you gotta think that you are a conqueror, that you are the victor, that you are an emperor, you are an empress, that you are wealthy beyond means, that you are a mover and a shaker, a philanthropist, a multi-millionaire. See yourself as that. You won't let yourself be around anybody. See yourself like that before it happens.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, and it's going to happen soon. The day when they come out and say that you can go to the banks with your foreign currency, you just make sure you have a trust account. Now you need to trust, and that's where I come in.
Excuse me.
I've helped countless people get their trust accounts open at the bank with a foreign EIN number. Countless people are pleased and happy with me. The service that I'm rendering and giving people, explaining to you on how to get your trust open up. You know how to operate in trust. That's the basics, man. And people are, so I got a lot of people outpouring, showing me love. I really appreciate that.
Yes.
I'm excited about life.
Chief, somebody want to know. Thank you, Chief. Somebody asked, are the $10 trillion Zim okay? $10 trillion note, I guess.
Get what you can afford. They got the 10 trillion. They got the 50 trillion. They got the 100 trillion. Just get what your pockets can afford, guys.
Do you know Saladin? Saladin Gibson says, "I see you. I see you."
Saladin Gibson, big dog. That's my brother from Atlanta, from Gary, Indiana. We played basketball together. Wow. Saladin was a star athlete, 6'4", a big man of a line of a champion. He's the Gibson family, the prestigious family. Saladin, tell your sisters I love them. I love you, brother. Saladin, brother, get you some foreign currency, brother. Call me up, hit me in my inbox. That's my brother, man. We're reaching the world, Dr. Kia.
Wow.
No
He says
weapon
that's
formed
for
against.
you, Rodney. He called you by your government name. That's how I knew he must
Yeah,
have known.
that's all good. Sardin's a good brother, man. We used to laugh and joke, man. Sardin's a serious-minded brother, and I'm happy he's here. Now we're reaching
Yes.
the world. Get you some foreign currency, Sardine. Call me up so I can give you a play-by-play. And Sardine, guess what? Guess what, Sardine? Because you're from my hometown, and I got love for you, brother. I am going to give you a trust for you for free.
Hey.
Reach out. I'm going to build your trust account for you for free. That's love from the GI. Murder
I
capital.
love
We made it through, Charlene. We don't look like what we've been through.
Mm, we made it. We made
Praise
it.
God.
And
Yeah, yeah,
speaking of,
yeah.
somebody says it's 60 degrees outside. That's Brother Frederick. I don't know where he is. It seems is the weather breaking in these places where there was snow and ice storms, Chief?
Yeah, but it is a absolute beautiful day right here in Atlanta, Georgia.
Mm,
Beautiful day, and so that's why it's weather engineering. They try, you got harp,
mm,
out here, guys. And
mhm,
the snow wasn't even melting. It was different. It was different. It's not the same snow we were young.
mm,
So yeah, so it's awesome. It's a beautiful day here in Atlanta, Georgia. The things didn't turn out the way they wanted it to turn out. They wanted things to be real bad. Listen, it was a snowstorm here in Atlanta. They said it was supposed to ice the next day. Typically, they didn't even put any ice on the street. They want people to start crashing and doing things.
mm,
You were supposed to put ice on the streets, but they didn't even do that.
mm.
We're at war, and we're winning, guys.
We are. We really
We're at
are
war,
winning.
guys. We
And
should be fighting
everything's
against.
been
We should be fighting with each other because we are at war with a cold-blooded reptilian entity that come in
mm,
all colors, not just black and white and Asian. They come in every last color. I just post on my YouTube. Those of you who haven't subscribed to my YouTube page, go there and subscribe. I posted a picture of Sadani. It was a person with a mask on.
let's see. Whoa. I'm gonna bring up
Sadani,
your
I'm behind. We're gonna do that. Oh, yo, we're gonna go live.
okay.
See Dr. Kid. And I'm gonna send these clips to you so you can bring it up because you have Rumble. I don't have Rumble. The other side.
Yes,
Uh,
sir.
that you have to be able to bring several images up for people. But the Sadani person, the so-called person playing that guy, has a mask on.
Wow.
Has a
Wow.
mask on.
Here's Chief Max YouTube channel because he goes into detail about these mass entities and
It's
all the
all
things
of it.
that's going on behind the scenes, family. So I'm gonna put it in the chat for you. Mm. And for
You know,
those of you who go ahead, Chief. My bad.
for a long time, people have laughed at the truth that I've been telling for years, especially from my
Mm-hmm.
hometown. They laughed at me. They talked about me, ridiculed me, persecuted me. I was trying out for people not to take the Jim Jones juice. People laughed at me, talked about me. When I was talking about the inverted people in this world, they laughed at me and talked about me.
Mm.
But those people ain't laughing today. They're quiet.
They're not laughing now. They can see it now. Stuff you were talking about 10 years
Well,
ago now is coming out.
some people are not even here anymore.
Oh.
They're not even here anymore. And no love lost. People did that. I just hope with these man bads and this technology that you can be able to get that out your system because you didn't know that she was putting a certificate of vax identification detection. That's what COVID stands for. And 19 stands for AI because A is just the first letter in the alphabet and letter 9, AI, I is the ninth letter in the alphabet. So they saw artificial intelligence.
Wow. Wow.
And you got your card. The card they gave you is a card that was attached to the V system. You didn't pretty much gave your sovereignty back over to a system when your sovereignty was when you had gained your sovereignty back. They knew that this world transfer was coming. And they gave you a card, and that card ties you right back into the V system. But there's some things, we hope that you can get it back. There's some things where you can be your own saving salvation. Like they say, slavery is a choice. And so right now, because of I did not allow peer pressure to get to me, I still don't righteousness. I remain steadfast and firm in my knowing, not my belief. I'm going to be wealthy beyond means.
Chief, thank you. While you're speaking, some people are saying they definitely want to contact you. Somebody asked, what is your Cash App so they can go ahead and book the consultation?
Let me tell y'all something. If you go to my Cash App and it says a scam, just know that I've had some people that were close to me, so-called supposed to be my friend, that got on social media and betrayed me in the worst way you can ever do it, hoping that they could try to take my clout away from me, hoping they could become me and land them in the harm. Now these people are in trouble and they don't even realize they're in massive trouble. And I ain't the man they said I was, and that's why I'm still flourishing. I'm still helping the world out, and they're watching me rise above and take those lies they said about me and alchemize that shit right in your damn face. And so they try to report my Facebook, my Cash App account as scam, as a scam. So if you go there and try to make a payment, it's good. It's Alan Judah 47, and so it's good.
Alan Judah 47. I put it on the screen. Capital ALLEN.
So they tried to stop. They tried to stop me, but all they did was turn me into a six-figure man. You clown. That's all you did. All you did was made the Great Spirit, the Celestial Family, put me in overflow. That's what you did. Now you're in trouble. That's what you did. Now you're in trouble. So yeah, reach out to me, folks. I'm not the smartest man, but I can lead you to a way that people that we were never supposed to know about this kid, was.
No, we weren't.
We were never supposed. So stop acting.
Go ahead.
Stop acting like chimpanzees and baboons and monkeys. Your bloodline comes from wealth, queens and kings and emperors and empresses. It's time to start acting like that, brothers and sisters. We're about to get our inheritance back. We're finding out who we are, and no, we're not slaves. We were never slaves. And the word slave, just so you know, came from the word Slavics. And look up who the Slavics were. Okay, then? So cut it out. We were never slaves. All Black History Month that was made up, that's a figment of your imagination. Never happened. We were never slaves. No, we did not take on nobody else's last name. They took our last names. Smith, Johnson, all these names were indigenous and Taza's names. No, we did not take on nobody else's last name. They lied to you. So your education lied to you. Your churches are lying to you. And your Savior wasn't your Savior 150 years ago. No, we never knew about a name, Jesus, 150 years ago. All of that stuff is new. I'm on it.
Thank you, Chief. Thank you for the wisdom. Thank you for all the trust that you've created, for the foreign currencies you've gifted people, for the donations you've given me, to even you giving donations to people that have called you who are in trouble. We've seen you save people's lives on a live when somebody was getting beat up. We've seen young men, while you were doing a live, come up to you and ask you for advice and ask you, like, if you were our age, what would you tell us, or what kind of wisdom could you give us? It's just an amazing and beautiful sight to see how the Creator has used you to support the Soul Tribe and to support and love and help humanity all over the world. I really appreciate you, Chief. And thank you for covering me and many of the Soul Tribe members in prayer. And, just your presence you are a true warrior and king, and we are so grateful. Thank you, Chief.
Thank you, Dr. Care. I'm happy. I'll just say I'm happy in life. I'm happy.
Yes.
Man, many people can't say that. And you can see it about how people put comments, they're not happy with themselves. I am happy. I'm grateful. Gratitude, operating the authenticity and accountability is the goal that everybody should want to reach. And when you operate like that, you can manifest anything that comes into your life. Anything that you want to happen, you can manifest that, because you have got rid of that hate out your heart.
Got to. We're going into a new era. Hate won't be able to abide at all. All right, Chief, I haven't eaten today. I think I want to go eat some soup. And
that's me and you. We haven't eaten. I'm going to get my first meal right now.
And I'm going to take that lemon water too. I have to go get some lemons. Lemons and honey, and I don't know what else. So thank you, Soul Family, for being here. Thank you also for listening to Chief Mac and honoring us with your presence. Thank you for your Cash App gifts, family, and for all your love and support. We appreciate you. We have entered a new year, a new era, well, a new Gregorian year and a new era. The financial system as we know it is going away, it's collapsing, and we're moving to a whole new golden era. So get you some foreign currencies, like Chief Max said. Reach out to him at Unity in Motion to put your currencies and all your assets into a private trust that will allow you to live outside the jurisdiction of the government. Contact him at Unity in Motion 45 at yahoo.com. We love you, family, and we'll talk to you soon. Peace, family. Bye, Chief. I love you, Chief.
Bye-bye. I love you too. We'll talk.
Okay. All right, family. Thank you so much for all of you being here, for all your questions. The RV is happening. Absolutely. The revaluation of currencies. That's why many countries have already unveiled their new currencies, and they've already been lopping off zeros because they added zeros when they were sanctioned. Their countries' currencies were sanctioned and they were suffering with hyperinflation. Nobody would do business with them. So if they added zeros to deal because of hyperinflation, and now they're removing zeros, that should tell us something. They are actually doing a revaluation of their currencies, as somebody said in the chat, right now. You're welcome. Oh, that's my son. So family, I love you all so much. I'll talk to you soon. And thank you for the Cash App gifts as well. I got to go talk to my son. I love you. I'll put on the music for you, and you can keep commenting in the comment section, and I'll answer you. Hello. Hey, son. Okay.
Her channel, knowledge flows, breaking chains that hold us close, teaching paths to abundance and wealth, guiding others to free themselves. Soul tribe rising, hear her call, raising vibrations for one and all. Dr. Kia shows the way to a brighter, freer day. From currencies to investments divine, she's helping her tribe to realign with wisdom, ancient and new, showing what we all can do. Soul tribe rising, hear her call, raising vibrations for one and all. Dr. Kia shows the way to a brighter, freer day. Soul tribe rising, hear her call, raising vibrations for one and all. Dr. Kia lights the way to a new and brighter day.
Okay.
Dr. Kia free, shining wisdom's light, teaching soul tribe how to see through the night
Mhm, mhm. Okay. Let me put this live off and just play music in the back because I'll be quick enough. Let's see. Thank you so much, Soul Tribe. God bless you. Heaven smile on you. Go out and make this a great day. Peace.